Hi guys, welcome to Live Your Happy TV. Today I wanted to share with you about how to keep your peace and happiness even if there are tons of problems around you, problems in general. I call them in my book Live Your Happy big deals. Just everyday life, because this world of duality, you're always going to be presented with problems. And then when you solve a problem, there's always going to be another one, right? So I feel that for this video to be helpful to you guys and also to myself as a good reminder is how to be able to keep our peace and happiness. And there is Ari. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this video. How to be able to keep our peace and happiness even when we have so-called problems. Hi, Bubba. Say hi. He just woke up. So I want to start with an example, and then I get into a practice that I do. So the first thing is I went to the dollar store with Ari. Here's my little guy. To get some things, and I put him, when you have a baby, everything, you just have a lot more things to carry, and it's a little harder to get things done sometimes. So I took Ari out of the car, I put him in the Ergo Baby, I walked into the dollar store, I picked everything out that I needed, and mind you, these are things, male things that I wanted to get out for Christmas also, so I was kind of in a little time crunch. So when I get to the cashier register, I don't have my wallet. And today I was already feeling a little off, so I could see how that could have just been a big deal for me, and I could have gone into victimization mode. But since I'm here to walk my talk and live my happy, I need to change my perspective and change the way I think, the thoughts I'm having, and change the perception of the situation. So I got to the car. I left the store, obviously. I got to the car, and I was observing my mind of how I wanted to go into victimization mode. I saw that. I felt that. Look at all these orbs coming through. Did you see that? So I was in my car, and I was thinking, okay, I can see how I wanted to be victimized right now, and I want to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Here, baby. Here's another one. Another cookie for you. I had one on deck. Where did it go? Here it is. Here you go. This is how I'm able to do a video. So I went ahead and I observed my thoughts, and I started to see how I wanted to worry about this, and I wanted to be a victim of it, and be like, oh my God, I can't believe this, oh my goodness, I have to come back and whatnot. So I stopped myself, and that's what I usually do. I realized that I don't want to suffer, and it's really not a big deal. It's not the time now to get the things I was gonna get, and I had such a good time with Ari anyways, like pretend shopping. So that is the key here, and that's what we do if we want to live our happy, is we need to practice it in everyday life and not let these things take away our peace. So the first thing is to either, you have three choices to make. You can either accept the situation, you can either change it, or you can either walk away from it. Those are my three things usually. And in this case, I decided to accept it. I decided to have acceptance. Instead of change it, I could have gone home, got my wallet, come back, and paid for it. I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to walk away from it. Well, I've technically already walked away from it, right? But in this case, I want to accept it. I want to accept that at this time, I'm not going to be able to buy these things, and I'm going to accept that it didn't happen, and that's okay. So I hope that that's helpful to you, to just pick those three things: accept, change it, or walk away. But the best thing to do is not to wallow in the misery and not to continue to complain about it, and just be like, okay, well, this is how it is. And the ego mind would want to make it a big deal and take away your peace, but it doesn't need to be that way. You can, and now look at me, I'm on a hike with my little guy. Say hi, Bubba. I'm on a hike with my little guy, and I will deal with the dollar store and this mailing I want to get out at another time. So I hope that's helpful, guys. You either accept it, change it, walk away from it. But I feel that that's very, very helpful, those 3 things to be able to apply. I hope this video was helpful, and if you have any inspired stories on how this worked for you, please share it in the comments of how you were able to use this story in your everyday life, how you're able to use it to resolve also your big deals, your problems. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me here on Live Your Happy TV. Have a wonderful day filled with much love and light. Till next time.